the poster for Dead Mail, the new Shudder original, caught my attention, so I decided to check it out. This one's about an hour and 45 minutes long, and it's more of a crime thriller, horror, whodunit kind of story, even though we know who did it from the very beginning. This one unfolds in such a interesting way. This is a great non-linear story. I loved how it started in the beginning and then kind of took you all back and really set everything in motion again. But this is about a dead letter investigator, and he finds this bloody "help me, I've been kidnapped" note in amongst all of the dead letters that he got at the post office. Dead letters are undeliverable, and his job is to try and track down who sent them or where they were going so that they can get back to someone who they belong to. But when he starts investigating this bloody kidnap letter, things go down a very dark path. This gets quite wild, and honestly, this story is just crazy in such an interesting way. This wasn't the most violent or bloody or gory in any way kind of movie. It wasn't really scary in that way. It was more scary in the way that this could be real, and how just one bad decision after another led to this horrible series of events and led to a seemingly normal person to do crazy things that you would never imagine. And I love that kind of horror. To me, that's more scary than the insane monster or the aliens or the supernatural being or whatever that is, that how normal people can do horrible things under certain circumstances. But the acting in this was good. The pacing was the worst part for me. That was the hardest. The first 15 minutes or so were good, and then from like 15 minutes to 45 minutes were kind of a drag to get through. Not that it was too long or anything, but it just kind of dragged out, and I don't know. It just was a little bit rough, but once it started getting going again at about the halfway mark, the second half of the movie was paced way better, and I was really just hooked from that point on. Honestly, I truly enjoyed this one, even though it was nothing like what I was expecting. Like I said, the acting was good. The cinematography was good. It has this amazing 80s vibes. It takes place in the 80s, and it really does have that analog feel to it, where you can even see like the little graininess in the image. But overall, this was a fun watch. I'm really glad I watched it, and I'm glad I went into it with not much of expectations for it, because it definitely wasn't what the poster led me on to believe. So go into this with an open mind and just enjoy the story for what it is, because it is a damn good story. If you've seen it, let me know what you think.